This month, we talked about how do we know and trust God? And we looked at things, especially from Psalm 105, which really broadcasted a lot of different stories that we have from the Old Testament. And then we also looked at Hebrews 11, which looks at these same characters from a Christian perspective, because in Hebrews, that's from the New Testament, that's after Jesus has been alive. So we looked at how do we know and trust God? And outside of just the Bible, we also thought about how we trust God in our own church. How we, as a church, trust God. We looked at some hymnals. We looked at the Brief Statement of Faith from the Peace USA's Book of Confessions. And we looked at some bulletins. So all these things we kind of put together, figure out how do we trust in God and how do we know God? So that's your quick reminder on what we learned. And we did a fun little game where we tried to say our name and then an activity that we like to do. Hopefully you enjoyed that game. So that's kind of our little brief recap of what we learned in the November meeting.